has up for us.
Good morning, Ohimai.
Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Utibe.
What's trending?
Well, let's take a look. Good morning, Nigerians, and welcome to Kakaaki Social. On this segment of the show, we spotlight the issues shaping conversations in the Nigerian social media. I am Ohimai Amaiza, your anchor on this segment. Outrage in the social media after President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday declared that anyone caught snatching ballot boxes at the forthcoming presidential election would do that at the expense of their lives. He made that declaration yesterday at a meeting with the APC caucus here in Abuja, and immediately there's been a lot of widespread condemnation in the social media. While his supporters have supported that declaration, a lot of opposition voices have disagreed with that position. Let's go now to the social media and take a look at what exactly was happening yesterday, how this issue generated a lot of talk. Premium Times captured that declaration like this. They said, breaking, snatch ballot boxes and lose your life. Buhari. That was how Premium Times captured the details of that event yesterday, which has generated a firestorm in the social media. Let's go on and take a look at how these are some of the president's supporters. Ayob, Twitter user Ayob, tweeting and sharing the video of that comment, said, anyone who tried to rig the election will do so at the risk of their own lives. Snatch at your own risk. The hashtag snatch at your own risk was trending yesterday on Twitter. This was used widely to propagate and promote the comments made by the president. Let's take a look at this video.
Really give the military and the police to be ruthless. We are not going to be blamed that we want to rig an election. I want Nigerians to be respected. Let them vote whoever they want across the parties. I'm not afraid of that. I have gone through, as you said, the whole 36 states and Abuja. I went round. I think I have got enough supporters across the country to look after me. So I am going to warn anybody who thinks he has enough influence in his locality to lead a body of thugs to snatch boxes or to disturb the voting system. He will do it at the expense of his own life. Thank you very much.
Okay, and also the BBC gave us another version of that same video from that same event. BBC Africa tweeted and said, Nigeria's President Buhari says he has ordered the police and military to be ruthless with vote riggers following the last-minute postponement of Nigeria Decides 2019. Critics said his comments condoned jungle justice. Let's take a look at this video.
Anybody who decides to snatch boxes or lead thugs to disturb it, maybe that's the last local action you will take. I really give the military and the police. We are not going to be blamed that we want to rig the election.
Okay, those are the words of the president. Anyone who snatches a ballot box, that will be the last unlawful action he would take. And then let's take a look at how this generated some talk from Cyber Agbero tweeting said, ballot box snatchers crying all over the place. Shebi una say PMB no dey in control. Oh yeah, GMB don't show. Peking we say mama no go sleep, himself ready for vigil. Snatch at your own risk. These are the president's supporters and AP supporters on social media goading on the president, commending his tough stance on ballot snatching. Ayo Akanji tweeting said, the general in President Buhari was out today at the APC NEC meeting. The signal is absolutely clear. You snatch at your own risk. And then we saw more commentary yesterday, even from the wife of the president, in a tweet that has got a lot of people wondering what exactly she meant. Aisha Buhari tweeted and said, thumbs up, this is GMB taking Nigeria to the next level. Some have interpreted this to mean that she's actually in support of what the president said. Some have also said that's some use of sarcasm that indicates that Nigeria is under a military leadership. From Johan NX, who is a member of the Buhari Media Center, also tweeting said, PGMB is not kidding. Snatch at your own risk. This was a tweet yesterday from that Twitter user, but immediately Phil Hazelwood, a foreign journalist, tweeted and said, meanwhile, aides happily referenced Buhari's past as head of a military government. President General Muhammadu Buhari highlighting the use of the G in the GMB, which basically brings into attention the military stance and the military background of the president. Mr. Abu Siddiq also tweeting said, Mr. President has spoken. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. Also sharing the video. But Senator Shehu Sani in a tweet yesterday said, those who attempt to snatch or snatch ballot boxes should be arrested and brought to book. This is a better expression to avoid jungle justice or license for disorder by thugs who may take the law into their hands. And we've got a lot of more concerns from a lot of opposition voices yesterday. Jackson PBN tweeting said, Buhari wants to scare PDP agents at the poll by issuing orders to the armed forces to shoot and kill. With such order, trying to protect the votes will be termed disrupting the electoral process. And trust me, only PDP agents will be targeted. From Jackson PBN, we saw that tweet. From Don Dekojo tweeting said, hello INEC, you have a guideline that security agencies, including police and the army, must not shoot at polling units. What will you do about this violent speech by the president? Does the guideline stand? Posers for INEC there. And then from another Twitter user, I am a Lemona, the day after a video of a customs official shooting an unarmed man goes viral, Buhari gives security agencies an order to shoot anyone involved in ballot box snatching at sight. While I want free and fair elections, the possibility of innocent people being caught up is high. From Miami Lemona, we saw that tweet. A lot of concerns from Nigerians yesterday. Ariyo Aristotle tweeting said, now overzealous security men will shoot to kill on election day for reasons other than ballot boxes snatching, and claims so. Buhari has just handed them license to kill at will. If you are an observer or whatever, don't argue with them on election day. Nigeria decides. From Ariyo Aristotle, we saw that tweet. Lagos-based lawyer GT Ogunye has said that when a ballot box snatcher armed with offensive weapons, including a gun, is shot dead by security agents, he has been brought to justice in accordance with the law. See Section 33, subsection 2AC of the Constitution of Nigeria, Sefini. This was what he posted on his Facebook yesterday. But Inibehe F. Young, also a constitutional lawyer based in Lagos, tweeted and said, ballot box snatching is an electoral offense under Section 118 and 129 of the Electoral Act 2010, and the punishment is 2 years imprisonment. If we are tired of democracy and the rule of law, let's abolish the constitution so that Buhari can rule as an emperor. Buhari's declaration is unacceptable. His tweets that have captured some of the concerns that we saw yesterday, but also the national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has come to the defense of the president, stating that he was probably misinterpreted. Demola Iwaju, sharing this video with us, courtesy of Sahara Reporter, said Tinubu knew that Buhari had spoken wrongly and tried to walk it back in this interview after their caucus meeting. But his bloodthirsty followers are here trending snatch at your own risk. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. We have prayed. Let's take a look at this video which captured that interview with Tinubu yesterday.
And the anger and disappointment, no party can reverse them. So we are ready.
Yes, listen. Thank you, sir. Do you have the confidence? Do you have the confidence that I could deliver on Saturday? Lastly, do you have the confidence that INEC will be able to do that, which is better of them on Saturday?
No, you direct that question to INEC, not me.
Did President Buhari give authorization to local military police to shoot on, contact anyone who's found in sabotaging or stealing?
No, I was in that meeting. The president was just reinforcing the fact that if you out there snatching boxes, ballot boxes, or causing disruptions, whatever, you are at risk of your own life. Whatever happens to you, again, no president will give an order that his own citizens should be shot summarily. No, it's okay. Emotions are running high these days. A president is subject to any individual, including myself, can be misinterpreted.
So those were not his words?
Those are not his words. He's a law-abiding person, and he understands. The president understands categorically and clearly what fundamental rule of law is.
Okay, we move on from that issue very quickly now to an audio recording of also the APC national leader, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, purportedly promising APC supporters that if they vote for the APC, he's going to handsomely reward them with cash. And that audio has surfaced in the Nigerian social media. Sahara reporters brought us that audio 2 days ago. Video audio, Nigeria decides. Tinubu caught on tape promising to pay money that will surprise voters. Even if your footwear is worn out, as long as you can deliver on votes, I guarantee that I'll pay you money that will surprise you. Let's take a look at more details from what he said in the next slide. And that story that is trending. Definitely, if you know people in your neighborhood who are our members, you should be able to call them out. If you're a registered member, go out and vote. Vote and let it be much. And when I see the result, that's when I'll bring out money that is worthwhile for you. Even if your footwear is worn out, as long as you can deliver on votes, I guarantee that I'll pay you money that will surprise you. May we not lack. This has got a lot of people raising concerns if this isn't another form of vote buying. But let's take a look, let's take a listen at what Tinubu actually said.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ní ẹ wá sí body love fún mobilization. Mobilization là ń ṣe bí iye o. Àbí òye yìí? Ìdí ẹ̀ nìyí. Mobilization là wá ṣe ń bí. Definitely, tó bá mọ ilé ẹnìkejì ẹ, mẹ́mbà wa ládùúgbò ẹ, you will be able to call them out. You are a registered member. Ẹ lọ dìbò yẹn, ẹ dì á kún. So lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí n bá rí result, ni màá gbówó gidi jáde fún yín o. Tí bàtà ẹ bá jẹ tó o bá deliverable, èmi guarantee ẹ lówó tó máa jọ ẹ lójú. Kò sí òní bá wa.
Okay, yesterday, former presidential aide to former President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Omokri, launched a campaign, Buses for Democracy. In that campaign, according to a tweet from his Twitter handle, he is trying to support people who are disappointed over the postponement of the presidential elections last Saturday, people who are unable to travel to their various locations where they are registered to vote. Reno Omokri is saying he's willing to support them. I read on my timeline many Nigerians who say they traveled to vote and were frustrated by the postponement and can't afford to travel again. God willing, I'll provide buses to and fro 4 of the geopolitical zones for such people, irrespective of how you intend to vote. Buses for Democracy. This was trending heavily yesterday on Twitter. Senator Bemure Bruce, also joining the conversation, said, "My name is Bemure Bruce and I am a lover of democracy. Today I make an urgent appeal to all patriotic Nigerians with means. For the sake of democracy, please consider sponsoring buses to enable voters travel to vote after the frustration of the postponement." Buses for Democracy. But some people have raised concerns also about this initiative. Chisom Raphael Streeton said, "I get the intent behind the Buses for Democracy. And when looking at it at face value, it sounds good. But in a country like Nigeria, one can't be too careful. This can be an avenue for political parties to convince the general mass to sell their votes. I just don't subscribe to it." And still in that mood, in another tweet from Giwa Moore, we saw that Reno have come again with another plan from their Dubai strategy. This is another means of buying votes. We don't need your leprosy boss. Buses for Democracy from Giwa Moore. We saw that tweet. We go now to Instagram where this video is trending. An aggrieved man has attacked the staff of Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company with a machete in Lagos. This video is quite disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. We'll take a look at this video and then we'll look at the comments that followed.
Baba, leave them. I'm sorry. Come back. No, just go. Disappear from here.
Very unfortunate and disturbing incident. Let's take a look at the comments that followed after this video, which was trending. Seeding official posting said, share prepaid meters. No. Share prepaid meters. No. Okay. From aesthetic events, after spending years in jail, he would narrate the bitter stories to his grandchildren. Can two wrongs make a right? Adelayo Motayo, all this is rubbish. All this rubbish must stop. Why will you be insulting people doing their job? Haba, you are using cutlass for what now? What kind of madness is this? Now for this country, oh. And then we saw more comments yesterday from Gidi. This is so wrong. Wish they would disconnect this area permanently. Did you guys pay for your bills and they came to yank it off? And people are gathered watching, shaking my head. Toxic CV posting said, we've not had light for 11 months and NEPA just gave us light that is not up to 2 weeks and it's low current, but they are coming to collect light bill of 56,000 naira. Ego better. I think that the power authorities should just ensure that all houses have their meters and issues like this can be resolved. We'll take a look now at this photograph that is also trending on Twitter. Partisan police, a group of policemen have been seen making the sign that is in support of the APC presidential candidate, President Muhammadu Buhari, and the Twitter user has raised concerns about this. He said, Nigeria Police Force, is this your staff? Nigeria Police Force is meant to be apolitical and neutral. Why are they displaying 4+4 fingers synonymous with APC and President Buhari? Do the right thing and relieve them of their duties. Nigerians are waiting. From Keke Todi, we saw that tweet. This is a photograph of the men in uniform making that sign. But the Nigerian police reacted to this yesterday. Let's take a look at what they said. Officially on from their Twitter handle, the IGP M. Adamu has charged the digital and forensic unit of the police to investigate the authenticity of this photo to ascertain whether it's real or photoshopped. The outcome of the investigation and appropriate actions will be made known to the public. That was what the police said yesterday. And then yesterday, activist Deji Adeyanju, news broke on the social media that he had been granted bail. This was breaking yesterday. Activist Deji Adeyanju granted bail. Amnesty Nigeria tweeted and said, at last Deji Adeyanju is free. We severally called for his release. In the first place, he should not have been deprived of his right to freedom of expression. And from Femi Fani-Kayode in a tweet also said, great news that Deji Adeyanju has been granted bail after spending over 60 days in a Kano prison simply because he spoke truth to power. We give thanks to God. I am so proud of this deeply courageous and inspiring young man. Head bloodied, but not bowed. Well done, Aburo. From Femi Fani-Kayode yesterday. We'll take a look at this video that has caught our attention also on Instagram. This man, an old man, is very, very skilled with the use of words. Let's take a look at this short video very quickly.
Power to the people. APC, Association of People's Criminals, all promises council. Are you sure? All people will share. Hey. ACN, Association of Criminals of Nigeria. ANPP, Accumulating Nigeria People's Property. DPP, Devil People's Party. PPA, Property Bankers Association. CPC, Criminal People's Committee. Labour Party, Looking Property. AT, already dead. Tinubu kill everything.
Okay, let's take a look at the comments of Nigerian. Blessing the Chukwu posting said he would have been a genius, but Ogugoro no gree. From Baikota Collections, this man is good with abbreviations. See what poor governance has cost. Prolific Ola said, whoever killed this man's dream won't make heaven. And we'll take a look now at this video, which is also trending in the social media. A Deutsche Welle journalist, let's take a look at what she said about this broom, the giant broom that was erected at the Abuja City Gate. Fanny Faxa of Deutsche Welle said it was put up shortly before the election. The broom has always been a symbol of the APC party, President Buhari's party, a symbol of the promise to sweep away corruption, but that did not happen. Follow our election coverage with Adrian Kresh, Flourish Chukwu, Nigeria Decides. Let's take a look at this video.
This giant broom is made of metal, and it's always been the symbol of the APC party, Buhari's party. The symbol means nothing else than trying to sweep away corruption, but that did not happen.
Okay, and Nigerians reacting, Oyejola 33 said, what are your reasons for saying sweeping corruption did not happen? It simply shows where you are coming from and where you are going. I wish you safe trip on your journey to unethical journalism, biased and shallow reporting and unprofessionalism. Oyejola 33 tweeted, and then from Siko with 17, I love you, Fanny Faxa. You are one journalist that actually says the truth. Don't bother arguing with the lots that come here to defend him. They were paid to. President Buhari has done absolutely nothing, and Nigeria needs a breath of fresh air. Okay, guys, this is where we draw the curtain this morning on Kakaaki Social. Please follow the conversation on our social media platforms at Kakaaki Social on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimaya Maize, handing you over back now to Salamatu and Utibe.
Thank you very much, Ohimaya. Have a wonderful day.